Maneva na sema PENDREAM TV. PENDREAM TV there, osia dem yopo.
She's focusing too much on me. She didn't have to even bother herself respond to our issue that we have with your production. It's none of her business. But in doing that, she decided to move into an area that she forgot herself completely. I'm sure her party people are not happy with her. Listen, in this country, if you want a political party that should be standing trial for criminality, human rights abuse, for murder, it is the NDC. Do you know the number of families who have been destroyed in this country as a result of the NDC party? Do you know the number of businesses that have been destroyed in this country as a result by her party and whipped in between their private parts? Judges were brought out of their homes, breastfeeding mothers were brought out of their homes and shot in the head by her political party. She thinks we've forgotten, or she thinks we are playing in this country in 2026. She speaks of crimes. Go to Kumasi. Go to Ashanti. Sometimes people ask why Ashantis, are so much with MPP. It is because of the atrocities, the murder that your political party perpetrated in this country against their fathers and their mothers. Do you know the number of people who went into exile and are stuck in London and in the UKs because of your political party? You want to remind people of their sorrows this morning? You lined up people's fathers by the seashore and shot them in their heads without trial. But because this country decided to heal, especially when President Kufuor came and set up a reconciliatory commission and decided to heal, reconciliation commission, and decided to heal this country, people decided to forgive you. And because you have been forgiven, you think you have that right and energy to sit on TV and remind people of their pains. You have committed murder against families. You destroyed homes. You separated mothers from their children and separated wives from their husbands. People left their wives in this country and went into exile. And you have the energy to sit on TV and you are reminding them. I don't want to digress this morning.
Please don't.
I don't want to be moved into a certain space this morning. So my advice to her is, let's stick to the issue, because when it comes to political parties and their crimes, the Ghanaians deserve repatriation from their party, the NDC. Okay. In fact, if slavery has been declared as one of the greatest atrocities against humanity, then the PNDC era probably is number 2 in this country. So she shouldn't speak. She should keep quiet. When it comes to human rights abuse, they didn't just infringe on other people's rights. They killed them. They met dead people. I come from Ekropon. Equiapem North. I come from Latte. My constituents, including heads of states, including justices of the Supreme Court, were brought out and shot and killed by her political party. And because at that time, we had our ancestors being prim proper, traveling abroad, going to have meetings, and trying to find resolution, they think they can do the same to us in 2026. No, it will not happen. And that's the point I'm trying to make to you. But that's just a digression. Let me come to the issues. Listen, she speaks so much of accountability and all of that, and I laugh. Moro, what is the big deal if the government of the day believes that there are issues that must be looked into? It's not a big deal. Everybody must account. If somebody goes to BNI EOCO, it makes the person a criminal. She herself will go to EOCO and BNI. It doesn't mean she's a criminal.
Oh, thanks for the advance notice.
You understand? It doesn't mean that she's a criminal.
No, thanks for the advance notice.
Yes. But why? If you work with the state, why won't you go and account? But it doesn't mean she's a criminal. Moro, the finance minister, even 2 weeks to elections, was he not in court? Did he? What is he in jail?
Not at all.
So what is he talking about? What is she talking about? The fact that you go and invite people to question them about in fact, I expect that every former government official would actually respond to one thing or the other. There's no crime about that. All of us would have to go to the EOCO, BNI to go and respond to issues that pertains to government dealings. But you going to EOCO and BNI means that you're a criminal?
Who has said so?
Oh no, please don't interrupt me. I sat down and listened to you for 20 minutes. I beg you.
All right.
You know I was writing. I beg you. I beg you. Please. please.
No, he didn't say it. He didn't
No,
say you
please.
said
I beg
that.
you.
He
I
says
want to
that
have.
That's
Oh, yeah.
his
Please,
interpretation
go on,
of
go on,
what he
go on.
said.
So,
yes.
so you sitting here and talking about the EOCO BNI, it means what? Everybody would have to go so long as you decide to come and take state responsibility. Like you have, you will go one day. You would respond to it. You understand what I'm saying? It doesn't matter what, but if the fact that somebody has been invited to EOCO BNI shouldn't be something you sit on TV and singing as. It is not the end. It is a means to an end. There are laws in this country. One of the laws are that when the state believes that there are things to look into, they will invite you and look into it. The same law says that when the state invites you, you will get your time to defend yourself. Then eventually the same law says that the justices of the court will look into the matter and bring judgment. So why do you sit on TV and you're talking about invitations? What has invitations got to do with anything? What is the value in invitation? It means nothing. It means nothing. You are here talking about PDS and all of that. Listen, you invited people. I read her boss's statement. Her boss said that the government believes that there may have been some transfers from ECG to PDS. So that is government's belief. So government is now going to look into it and ascertain whether that belief is grounded in fact or not. Is that not the case? How is that even an achievement? How is this an achievement? How many times haven't we heard these announcements on TV? The real proof is when you go to court. These people you've invited, they have a right not to even tell you anything. You can't do anything to them. There's nothing you can do to them. You can't bundle them and go and put them in jail. Atofose was not bundled into jail. He's finance minister today. The Bank of Ghana governor himself was in court. Today is Bank of Ghana governor. So what are you talking about? What are you saying as if inviting people? Which of your people or persons were not invited to all these institutions? And today they are holding positions. We should stop this. And the NDC have done this to us from day one. They will come and announce, rumble in the jungle. They've been things, and they will do all manner of things. Listen, stop talking. If you think somebody has done something, go to court. And the fact that the person is in court doesn't mean anything. It's like sometimes they come and announce this thing to shame people, even before they have their time. Like what is the value in that? And when eventually you lose your case, because your case is just political. Allow these people to have their time. I don't know anything about somebody being invited. It's nothing. Do you know the number of former appointees who are still trooping EOCO, BNI, and national security? It's not a big deal. If I have questions to answer during my tenure in office, tomorrow I will go and answer. But what is the drama around it? 2025 audit reports are out, you know that.
Yeah.
There are issues in every institution in the audit report. When the new government comes, the new government will take the audit report and invite you to come and respond to something that they find worth getting explanation for. It doesn't mean you've done anything wrong. You understand what I'm saying?
When you keep using will, it suggests that there's something that you know that may something wrong which may have.
It's standard operating. No, it's standard operating procedure.
Okay.
It may not necessarily be something wrong.
Okay.
It's just a matter of clarity.
Clarity and explanation.
You understand? And that is why I get bothered and worried and I laugh when they make it rather look like it's something wrong. The fact that a security agency invites somebody to interrogate the person doesn't mean the person has necessarily done something wrong.
Okay. So
that's the point I'm making.
So maybe she may be invited, not will.
Oh, she will.
Why?
It is standard operating procedure.
Is every government appointee invited by EOCO?
All of us.
Everybody.
Yes.
What a blatant lie.
All of us. Why do you keep?
That's not.
Why
true.
do you keep?
That's not true.
You know why do you keep?
It's not everybody who's invited.
No. So I am saying that. But you see, you don't listen to me. I said that when you pick the report,
yes,
and you find something worth,
yes.
So if you don't find anything worth, you're not part of the category.
So that's conditional.
When you are found, when there's something worth,
so that's conditional.
Clarity sought for in your report.
Yes.
Why not?
So conditional.
Yes.
Yes.
So for me,
so when you use will and conditional, there's
no. You will if there's something found in there. But that's what I'm saying. But even if something is found and you are invited, it doesn't make you an automatic criminal.
No, but it's a fair point.
But that is the problem with them.
Okay.
The problem with them is that they parade people on TV and radio and make it look like they've committed some crime, and the people are still working. You know why? Because you didn't make the laws.
Yeah.
The laws were not made for you. The laws were made to protect everybody, including yourself. You need that protection even more than the people you think that you are shaming. You need it more.
Okay.
Because the clock is ticking for everybody.
All right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Okay.
So I think they need to calm down. They should focus more on the end. You've invited them. You think you have questions for them? Ask them the questions. When you get the answers and you believe there is value in it, don't come and even bother us with us. Go to court. We want to hear the judgment. You understand?
Okay.
But the judgment is what would establish the fact. Because what you are telling us is not fact. You are spinning it. It is the judgment that will tell us this and this and this are actually the facts that transpired in court.
Okay.
Then everybody say you've done well. But let me even come to some of the various digressionary issues that she raised, because I've dealt with the substantive matter now. Listen, Moro, I don't know whether Shamima this morning is becoming a weapon fashioned against the NDC. Because, you see, you are talking about the MPP and the Kufuado taking businesses that were supposed to go to the state and other people to their family members. Hey, there is no government in the history of this country that has committed such family and friends crime than the NDC under John Mahama. No government in the history of this country. You know, John Mahama and this NDC government, His Excellency, are in their 6th year of governance. 6th year. His Excellency John Mahama, this is his 6th year. No government can beat him and Shamima when it comes to family and friends. She herself, she's not the only one in government. Because she's not the only one in her family that is NDC member. So she's enjoying. Her family members are also enjoying. You understand what I'm saying? But here she is, having left hers at home, and she's coming to accuse the Kufuado. That's why I'm saying that she should take her time and pick the issues, because she'll be drawing herself into a way that she shouldn't draw. Today in this country, the Mahama brothers, you see, she's going to invite me into things that ideally I don't want to get into, because I personally, I don't hold that view. I don't think that there is anything wrong with a president and the brother being competent or cousin or something. I have always had an issue. I had an issue when she and the party came after Kenufuriata and Gabi Ochedakun. Because I don't think that because my brother Moro has become president, all of a sudden my business should collapse. When I was doing my business before Moro became president.
It's a matter of principle.
Well, yes. That is why I always try so much not to, be drawn into it. But she can't even do that in this country. Which business is being done by any other person apart from their government and their friends? Including even canopies and chairs. Canopies and chairs. Go to the ministries. Her department at the office of the president. Every canopy and chairs for every ministry and department, every event. Ask her where it's going to. Is it not going to the deputy chief of staff's company? Were we not here when the deputy chief of staff's company was seen to be grabbing contracts all over the place? And she's talking, she's talking about the Kufuado government taking businesses from SIC. But you forget this thing. You see, you're inviting me into area that you hurt people. People who are minding their business. People who are minding their business. You are going to draw them into unnecessary things this morning. That Kufuado and his government did what? Mention one. You say SIC. When we have taken everything today, we have basically swept everything to one group of persons, including you. It includes you. It includes you, because you're not the only one chopping in your family. Under the NDC, some of your party people who work so hard don't even have anything. But you have gotten it, and other family members have also gotten it in the same family, in your same house.
What are you even talking about?
You understand? So we need to be very careful when we are guilty of certain things, and we forget ourselves and try to draw an old standing propaganda just to our benefit. You hurt yourself. And in hurting yourself, you hurt so many other people.
Okay.
So many other people needlessly. And I think that she needs to be very cautious. If she doesn't listen, because you realize I've restrained myself a lot when it comes to some of the things. If she doesn't listen and stick to the issue, and she decides to bring it up, I will go all out. And the people watching me will know that to be her fault.
Now, Dennis, in his contribution, did not mention any member of government as being responsible for that particular video.
Yeah.
But he concluded by issuing a threat to the government, to the NDC, that we should be aware that the MPP of today is not the MPP of their...
Of yesterday.
Antecedents or ancestors, as he puts it, claiming that the NDC does not wield monopoly to violence. And it was right to remind Dennis which ancestors first introduced violence into our politics. That is a fact. So when you teach people, they will learn. Today, he's gone on a litany of accusations and baseless claims. You see, Dennis is known for acting the victim, even on matters that they are the most guilty of. And you're always happy that the people who watch, the people who listen, the people who see, know which tradition has done this country well over a long period of time. So let him continue to throw his threats around. Let him continue to act a victim when they are the ones that brought a lot of pain and diverted this country's development. Those facts exist. And no matter how highfalutin claims Dennis makes this morning, will not erode their contribution to the violent overthrow of Dr. Kwame Nkrumah. When the NPP reorganized itself after its 3 decades in the wilderness and contested the 1992 elections after sitting out of the constitution-making process and staying out of parliament, what happened after 2000 when Kufuor came into power? I keep saying that the tone of transitions was bequeathed to us by the actions and activities of the New Patriotic Party. Moreover, in 2016, before the 2016 elections, which political group introduced the word family and friends? You see, we must be fair to ourselves as a country. And why it is important is because Dennis is positioning himself as the spokesperson of the NPP flag bearer. Dennis is on air and has communicated that they are positioning themselves to take back the reins of power come 2028. And yet, the doyens of free speech sit on national television and tell people that they shouldn't speak, in his own words. The doyens of free speech sit on national television and tell people that they shouldn't speak. Who here? Well, that is how he interpreted something. No. Yes. I wrote it. He said, don't speak. He said it, please. I took it out and I wrote it. It's very rich, please. When he kept saying that I will go to EOCO,
that's what I asked him.
And then he after persistently saying it, yes, he said that people should not air their views because of what? Because they are afraid of you. No, I'm saying that don't give threats.
When they don't speak,
please, you said I shouldn't mind, I shouldn't interrupt. Please, you said so.
I'm asking here because
you said so.
I heard you say speak, Dennis, but we'll speak back.
Yes.
That's what I heard you
well, say. You sat there and you heard what you heard. I also heard what I heard. I am saying to you that who has said that going to report at EOCO means that you are guilty of something? Who has said that?
Right.
So, the ability to always fudge the issue so they can avoid accountability. Here, he has failed to communicate in any way that he expects that what happened with PDS should be investigated and a solution found. Why didn't they act? When you knew that something wrong had happened and you cancelled the contract. If you meant this country well, why didn't you act? Why did you not act? Why were you called clearing agents? I am saying that it is they who introduced the word family and friends, because at that time, President Mahama had 1 or 2 family relations in his government. And when they came into office, you see, they always changed the goalposts. When they came into office, there was an entire list of close relations and friends. I am also in alignment with you that it is practically impossible for any president to come into office and say that not a single member of my family would work in government or in the public service or in a state institution. But who made it an issue? It is you who made it an issue. And then when you came, you abused you showed the real colors of what family and friends are. Close direct relations. Please show me which of President Mohammed's brother is a defense minister. Show me which of President Mohammed's brother is a finance minister. No, please, don't stop that. Stop that. They could do anything. They were in sensitive positions and places. You show me. Defense minister. Education minister. Is he President Mohammed's brother? Health minister. Is he President Mohammed's brother? So please, nobody says it will be unreasonable to expect, but you people made politics out of what you describe as the family and friends government. So what are your values? You preach one thing, when you come into power, you do the opposite? Is that the party you are positioning to come back in 2028? Sitting here, introducing and threatening the NDC. Thank God that this same PNDC transitioned to NDC, learnt its lessons. Many members of the NDC have in public, on record, decried the excesses of that regime. Many members, from the founder to national executives, on record. Tell me, till date, his antecedents, and they still refuse, still deny their complicity in what happened in 1966. Talking about the collapse of businesses. After 2000, what didn't we see? Arbitrary arrest of political opponents. Chachu Chikata has recently shared his harrowing experience. It wasn't enough that he was jailed. There were even attempts to poison him in prison. Is that the model political party that today he wants to throw threats? That was what the point was about. Just as he started by trying to threaten the NDC, I needed to remind him to look home and reflect deeply so that collectively we will advance the course of our democracy. Learn collective lessons from the excesses of our collective past. Because no one holds any moral high ground. No one, especially them, can hold any moral high ground with regards to promoting excesses within our, society.
Okay.
In the Ekufuado administration.
All right.
Go and listen to the cries of Aboagye and how he felt he was treated. Political opponents were being prosecuted, which is what is supposed to be. So nobody is running away from persecution. But why don't they always want to accept some little responsibility? Today, he cannot ask Enoforata to come back. He says that everybody goes to EOCO. They cannot encourage Ken to come back and go through the process that other members of their party are going through. Yet he will sit on air, throw his hands, threaten people, indicating that the lessons that Ghanaians wanted to teach them in the 2024 elections, Dennis especially hasn't learnt any of it.
Okay.
Dennis especially hasn't learnt any of it.
All right.
This morning, I saw him post, and I'm sure we're going to come back.
Yeah.
You see, the arrogance with which they speak,
I'll bring it. Sure.
the arrogance with which they threaten, the arrogance with which they believe that they are the only custodians of wisdom is telling indeed. And yet, they are the ones who are saying today that they are best positioned.
Okay.
With what? With what values? With what values?
Okay.
With what difference?
All right.
I'm sure those who listen to us, who know the histories, who have lived through the past 8 years, they know the difference between a vindictive government and one that strives to do right by most of its citizens.
Okay. All right.
Moro,
Dennis.
Initially I thought Shamima had only been weaponized against the NDC, but now it's turning into principalities and powers against the NDC. Listen, the NDC can go round and round and round, but nobody beats them when it comes to atrocities against citizens of the Republic of Ghana. So when she says that none of us we do have a moral right. You don't have.
You don't.
We are not, please, I beg you.
You
You and I are not the same.
You don't.
You belong to the NDC, I belong to the MPP.
You
I have the
don't.
moral high ground standing. You
have
don't
not.
have. Because there is nowhere in the history of this country, in MPP's history, where we lined up citizens of this country by the sea and shot them in their heads. You know why the UN had to pass one of the crimes against humanity to be the most of all? Because crimes are not even equal. If they were equal, UN will not pass that resolution. So don't try to make us equal. We are not the same as you. Those people you killed, their families would have wished you jailed them. So you don't compare jail to murder. You are insulting those families if you try to compare jail.
You killed a pensioner.
Can you, I beg you.
Through your vile policies.
I beg you. Moro, don't nod your head.
Murder.
Tell her to maintain steeze and composure. She shouldn't follow me to destroy her steeze and composure.
Please flow.
Please. No, she shouldn't interrupt you. Because if she does, I'll do the same to her.
She won't.
Feel
Please.
free.
So please, I beg you. She should save herself and her party this morning. She's really doing them a lot
We
of
don't
harm.
want to save
You
ourselves.
put people on the street and whip them in their private parts. You lined people out. In fact,
Say
this
something.
NDC party actually beats people out for owning 2 toilets in their homes. 2 toilets in their homes. They beat people out for owning 2 toilets in their homes. So she should never say we are equal. We are not equal. We are not the same. Please. Okay. We are not in the same league with you. We are not murderers.
We cannot be.
Oh, I bet you, Charlie.
We cannot be.
Moro,
Please go ahead.
control her.
Go ahead.
We are not the same.
Control.
You are not the same. We are not murderers. We don't murder.
You are.
Now, Moro, see, when I say she's bringing trouble to people, she doesn't understand. I would prefer, as a citizen of this country, a president that appoints his brother, his cousin, like Ofo did, as defense minister, so she's able to run the country, than a president that carries the entire country's assets, like the voter basin, to the brother, to own forever. I would prefer that. I would prefer a president that appoints his brother as minister of agric than a president that will give every gold, minerals, or natural resource to the brother. Charlie, Shamima, if I follow her. Okay. Now, Moro, let me come to you. I don't want to. It's okay. I won't follow her. If I follow her, I will say things.
Let's move on.
That's people who are sitting at home minding their business. Because you see, I keep telling you,
Yes.
Bawumia's brother is doing business now as we speak. He's been doing business since Kufuor's time. If Bawumia becomes president, his brother will do business. Bawumia's brother's business should not collapse because his brother, Mahamudu Bawumia, decided to go and do politics. You understand what I'm saying? And that is why I try to restrain myself. But Shamima is not allowing me. I've said enough on that. Now, on PDS. You see, PDS is as Unibank of the Dufour's S. So if she asks us that, why didn't we retrieve anything? What did we do about it? I tell her that what we did about Dufour's, which they came to office, and I've let them go scot-free with Ghanaian people's money. That is what PDS also is. So the same way she and the government came and allowed the Dufour's to go home scot-free with Ghanaian people's money, that's the same way they are supposed to do whatever they want to do with PDS. It's their business. They are in power. They have their mandate. Whatever they choose to do with it is their business. But she shouldn't sit here and talk about the PDS. And now, when we had Dufour and Co in court, okay, for the atrocities against Ghanaian depositors in this country, haven't they left them to go home? Are the depositors' money not with them? Is the state money not with them? Didn't they go to court and go and tell the court that we are no longer interested in this matter? So she comes to sit here sanctimoniously trying to posture herself as we are the fighters of the state. Which NDC person that was in court is still in court? You've come to allow all your friends to go home and you are going after your opponents. That's your choice. You have the mandate. But please don't come and preach to us. Because every single NDC member that has been in court, you and your party people have gone to court to tell the court that you are not interested. And they are working. In fact, you are doing business with them. And have given them appointments. You have given them appointments in your government. So we know what you are doing. You are going after your opponents. It's okay. You speak, they come after you. As I sit here, I'm speaking, they are coming after everybody. It's fine. It will pass. You coming after us doesn't mean anything. The real test is in the courts. Nobody is afraid of that. We know that is what you will do. We are ready for it. But eventually when the tables turn, and we are also dealing with the same matter in the same manner, you don't have to worry. You are talking about Kenoforiata. Said the Nam Tamakulu, you have energy to be talking about Kenoforiata to come to Ghana. Moro, said the Nam Tamakulu is not only wanted for investigation. Kenoforiata has not been charged for anything. Kenoforiata has not been jailed for anything. He has not been convicted for anything. You can trial Kenoforiata without his presence. You don't need Kenoforiata to come to Ghana to trial him. I will speak about Kenoforiata when the court in this country has convicted him of a crime and is not coming to come and serve his punishment. But in terms of trial, if you invite me, I choose not to speak. There's nothing you can do to me. You don't need Kenoforiata to trial him. If you think Kenoforiata has committed a crime, you don't need Kenoforiata in Ghana. We didn't need Sedinam Tamaklo of the NDC in Ghana before trialing her. Why is she not asking Sedinam Tamaklo to come to Ghana?
Oh,
and come
she's
and
coming.
I beg
You've
you,
not
so
seen it.
please, when you are speaking, you chose not to mention her.
Is she
Why
coming?
is Sedinam Tamaklo?
Because it's a
Is she in
determined
Ghana?
matter.
You know she's coming.
Is she in Ghana? I know what. How do I know she's coming?
Denial.
How do I know she's coming? When you say
Americans
she's
are
coming,
arrested.
have you seen her ticket?
She's been
What are you
arrested.
talking about? Sedinam Tamaklo, who has been jailed.
The what's the name? What's the name? Victor Smith.
Moro.
Tells us that.
Moro, which Mr. Smith? The NDC Mr. Smith?
Yes.
What are you talking about?
Why you don't trust him?
Will you trust the NDC on what?
Oh, why? You don't trust him.
On what do you trust the
Ambassadors
NDC
of
on?
America.
So please, I am saying that the person who has even been jailed, convicted by the courts in this country, belongs to your party. So if there is anything you need to say about people, Ken there, you don't need him. Ken doesn't have to be in Ghana. Try him. If you have anything on him, try him. Ken has, at the moment, Ken not coming to Ghana. It's not a crime. He has not flouted any law in this country if he decides not to come to Ghana. Because even if Kenoforiata is in Ghana, he doesn't have to respond to you. You have to take him to court. The SML people, it's not only Kenoforiata. Those who are in Ghana, are they in jail? I don't know whom. Are they in jail? So if Kenoforiata comes to Ghana today, what would you do to her? You can try him if you want. So Shamima
That's a
needs
question.
to. I beg you. Don't.
When you're
Shamima,
Just
you.
one question for you.
No. I don't want
One
to answer
question,
any
yeah.
question from her.
One
Please.
question.
No.
Just one.
I won't answer. I reserve the right to know. So Shamima needs to know which battles to choose. I am sending this last caution, and again,
Stop
I
letting
have
anybody on this show.
directed all our communicators as the 2024 communications director of the MPP's campaign that anybody who comes after our flag bearer, go after the person in 3 folds.
Okay.
Oh, 3 folds is generous. 3 folds is the generous. Dennis shouldn't think that.
Would I get a
You
chance to
see,
speak again?
this is
If
Dennis,
she does, I'll do it again.
who was the spokesperson of the candidates that was humiliated at the polls just because of this same posturing. This same posturing
Kevin Taylor.
is what
You know Kevin Taylor.
is not a government spokesperson. You see what he's saying? So
Let me
keep
tell you
quiet.
something.
Yes, no, don't tell me
read this
anything.
flyer.
Moro, I'm the one
Read this
speaking.
flyer. You're not
Moro,
speaking. Read
I'm
this
the
flyer.
one speaking.
Read this
Moro,
flyer.
I am the
Read this
one
flyer.
speaking.
Let her
No
I
one
am
can beat
saying
us to
that.
violence.
No, don't worry.
Please,
Let
You are
her
please,
land.
driving
do you know them to be
your president
Kevin
lost an election
Taylor?
with 1 million
Kevin
Dennis,
Taylor
let her
tells
land.
Your
us
president
that
lost
he
an
was,
election
you
with
see,
1 million
so what?
votes.
Let her
Why
land.
why
Let her
so
land.
Your
heady
president
and animated?
lost elections
You know,
by
I was
1
why
million.
has
why
we were talking? So let me do the same.
And
Yeah, please let
imagine
her
so.
land. Let her land.
Imagine.
Shama, what
You think
and what do
come
you
after
mean?
our flag bearer, come after you. That's all.
Please, thank
3
you.
folds.
No
Mark it
problem.
anywhere.
Thank you
Mark
so much.
it anywhere.
Okay.
3
Tomorrow
folds
I'll
will come
do.
after you.
All right, please go ahead.
Come after our flag bearer. He will
Please.
come after you.
Imagine, Shamima, I have not come at anybody's
You dare
flag
not.
bearer. And you also
You dare not come
Please
after our
don't
flag
threaten
bearer.
anybody
You
this
dare not
morning,
come
no.
after our flag bearer.
Please.
Hold on. Let her.
You don't reserve monopoly for misbehavior. Oh.
You dare not.
Please, you do
You
not
dare
reserve
not come
monopoly
after our
for
flag bearer.
misbehavior. What have you done so far?
I pointed to
No,
you.
no.
No,
You have made a
what
point.
have you
I
done so
pointed to
far?
you. You can fight it as much
Anyway,
as you want,
no,
but
no,
that
Let me
statement I have
say,
said it.
who here?
You have
Who
sounded this
here?
question already. It's okay. This is about
Who
the
But
here?
she won't be laboring the question.
No,
She's
who
worried
here?
about it.
Who here
She's worried
has come
about it.
against? Has come at who here?
Then why are you responding to
So
it?
please,
Then why
let's-
do you keep
because
responding to it? Why are you worried about
You
it?
know how many times he has called my
Why are
name
you
here?
worried about it?
Do you know
Why
how many
are you
times?
worried about it?
Worried about what?
I said something to
Worried
people
about
who will
what?
come after our flag bearer.
Excuse
Why are you worried
me,
about
you
it?
threatened the NDC.
Why are you worried about it?
You threatened the NDC.
Come after our flag bearer
Can
and
I
we'll come
talk?
after you.
Yes,
Mark it
please.
anywhere.
Thank you very much, Dennis. Thank you. Are you done? Can I speak? Mora Audu.
Yes.
Kevin Taylor, that he has mentioned consistently, tells us that he was a card-bearing member of the NPP. Did he not?
He said it publicly.
So let him go and deal with a former member of But again,
is he a
I
former
think
member?
he says that he was a card-bearing member of the NPP, and he knows them, and so has been
Haven't you heard him say he brought NDC to power?
You see, there's no discipline.
Haven't you heard him
see,
say he brought NDC to power?
They never.
The same
So that
Kevin
means-
Taylor.
Hey,
Haven't you heard him
you see,
threaten
tomorrow-
the president that he brought him to
It's
power?
also a fact. It's also a fact. He said it. Let's go. Please go ahead, Shamima.
By insulting the Otumfuo and everybody.
indiscipline that took them to opposition with 1.7 million votes. He has the temerity to refer to 1 million votes. And yet, because we learnt lessons, and yet because after the defeat, President Mahama went to the table, we sought recompense. We went round this
I will
country.
even respond to her again.
We
Let's go
did
to
the right
substantive
things.
BOG issue. If I follow her, I'll be distracted the whole day. Let's go to the
You
BOG
see,
issues.
there's no
I will
discipline.
even respond to her again.
They are
I won't
never
respond to her.
capable of
It's a
practicing
waste
what
of
they
my
preach.
time.
The arrogance. You sit on TV and you say that engaging a co-panelist is a waste of your time. You have wasted your time for the past 8 years. 8 years, you were never able to bring the people, the opponents.
I'm not PENDREAM TV. Now, so far so good. Say open online portal e Ghana. Nipa share, nipa follow, nipa comment here. To my best of knowledge, without any biases, PENDREAM TV.